many people are an owner in a proprietorship? Uno, one. Good. Who takes on all the risks and profits? So one owner. What's the next type of business?
Partnership.
Good, Maddie. Partnership. Hold up fingers. How many?
2 to 4.
Alright. And the 2 or more owners take on all the
Risks
risks and profits. Good. Last one we talked about?
Corporation.
Corporation. And what is that one all about?
One legal person.
One person is legally in charge. Very good. Who takes on all the risks and profits?
The board. The board.
The owners.
Owner.
Okay, remember there's one person legally in charge, but there can be many owners in a corporation. You can have stock in it, for example, so all your stockholders have a piece of that company, if your company has stock, and they take on a little bit of the risk and the profit for however much they invest in your company. Now remember, important, in a corporation, the risk that an owner puts into the company is only as much as their investment. So the liability or the risk of that owner isn't more than what they invested. Okay, so if Maddie invests $10 in Katie's company, and then she ends up making $50 because it did well, if Katie's company goes bankrupt and goes under, Maddie won't lose more than $50. Okay? Make sense? Alright, you guys are going to start off with watching the clip, but because technology will be technology, I'll explain the activity first, and then we'll just go back and forth, okay? So, alright. So I'm assuming everybody wrote down on your sheet that you are the entrepreneur for the day, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what you're going to be doing is you're creating your own business today. Alright, you told me on your post-it, if you had to start a business, what type it would be. Some of you chose proprietorship, some chose partner, and some corporation. So read the top of your paper carefully. It says in all caps and it's underlined what type of business you are. Okay, that's the one you told me yesterday. Alright? So what you're going to do, you're going to work on this today. You're going to create your business, come up with a business name. Do you guys remember my example when I was a little girl and I tried to do a dog walking business in my neighborhood? It didn't work out too well? Well, I'm trying again. No? Remember when I was little and I decided to start a dog walking business in my neighborhood, but nobody gave me a call, so my business failed. Well now, older, so I'm going to try it again next week, right? So I gave it a name, Dog Walking Palooza. Okay? Business type, it's a proprietorship. When it says how many owners and who is or are the owners, what would I put? One owner, and who's the owner? Me. Good. Who's taking on all the risks and profits? Me. And I would explain, you know, I'm putting my time, my money, my resources into it, giving up all those things in hopes that I make a profit. But if I do make a profit, it's all mine. Okay? Then I come up with a business logo, some sort of drawing. You guys have seen businesses logo. You know, Nike has a little check, anything like that, right? Whatever fits your company. Then the bottom, what good or service is being provided? Describe it and explain why you chose this good or service. Alright, the last thing on that slide, we're going to talk about what different resources would you need. So what's maybe a natural resource that I would need for a no referral?
A rope.
I would need a dog first. The food, but you have to think, is the dog food a natural resource? Where did that food come from?
A man-made resource.
The food is a capital resource. Good. The leash is a capital. Okay. The trail that I'm walking on, yeah, that could be natural. Okay, and who's a human resource here? Wow. Alright, so then the back side. Can I just start my business without any money, without any help, do you think? In order to be successful, if I really want to make a good business? No. I'm going to need a little bit of moolah, okay? So I'm going to go to Street Bar Coca-Cola. They have a little bit of money, some funds that they give to people at school, clubs, and everything. So I figured maybe they'll help me out a little bit. So I'm asking Street Bar to invest in my company. How much am I asking for? I think I may need about $100, to buy some treats for the dogs, some walking shoes because I'm going to be on trails, and maybe some money to make flyers to put them up around school. Right? So when you go to someone to pitch your business, you need to persuade them. You need to make them want to spend money on you. You know, because if I just go, hey, give me some money, are they going to give me $100?
No.
Nah, I'm sure they can find something else to do with $100. Alright, so I need to go up and prepare a presentation. So that was my example. So do you see what I'm expecting of you? Okay? So when you're explaining things, you need to explain. One-word answers don't suffice. Okay? I'm expecting you to think a little bit outside of the box. Pretend you are really starting this business. Anything that you've ever thought of that you wanted to do or create or provide for people. Yeah. Okay, now before you get started, this is a little out of order, if that's okay. Who's watched that Diamond Suit? I thought when you guys were talking about it, it was a cartoon about ducks, so I decided to go actually find out. And I really like it. I thought it was really funny. It's a good show. It's a lot better than those other reality shows that you see. So, Amber, you want to hit the light for me? Okay, this is about their company. Okay, so we'll skip the commercial. Alright, so listen carefully. While you're watching, think what type of business do they have? You think
Manufacturer determined to grow.
they have a proprietorship, partnership, corporation. I thought something was going on. Nobody really made a choice.
I think the Titan, nothing isn't.
Alright, hold on a second. Okay, Duck Commander. It is a family-run business. If you see the show, it's the family working, right? They got the crazy uncle that he's my favorite. He's so funny. It is a corporation. Okay? It became incorporated in the So now, go back to your business plan. Be creative, think outside the box. Anything that, if you want to invent something new, something that's never been used before, a new invention, that's totally cool. If your family runs a business and you want to maybe take what they have now and make it into something different or modify it a little bit, that's fine. And then for your pitch, I did like a poster type thing. Do you have to do that? No. You're all different, you all can come up with different things. I know some of you like to do raps. You can do a rap. You know, pretend you're standing in front of a board of people with money who you need to use in their new rap. Maybe have some sort of nice eloquent speech, or a comic cartoon, or maybe some sort of video, and you can do the storyboard of the video and show me what you would show them. Anything like that, okay? Alright, so go off, do this. You have today, and I'll see how far along you get today, but try to finish it today. Alright, and remember what I'm expecting out of this. Okay, quality work. I know you're capable. And you can talk amongst yourselves if you need help, bounce ideas off each other, and I'll be walking around helping as well. Okay? You don't need to actually find a partner to work with. You're all doing your own thing, as always. But if you're the people you're sitting next to, you don't have to be doing the same type of business, but if you need help, you know, talk about it to each other. Like, do you think this is okay? What do you think of this idea? What do you like? What about something with soccer? When you're playing soccer, is there ever something that you need or you think could be better? Maybe modify that. With cleats. Could you make cleats? Or maybe. That's cool. Like a soccer tutor. Or your own personalized soccer kit. Or one of them. That's a good idea, Amber.
Just put yourself.
And why did you choose to buy shoes? Why do you think you were going to buy those shoes? Is there a need for them? Do you think they're super awesome?
My name's
Oh, right, look, I stuck right in. The one that I would prefer if I was going to start a business, I'd get a professional to buy a thing of the, like a big old fat chest, you know, the traditional rosy cheeks.
I mean, think of what you're you know?
Shade.
What'd you call it?
Tell them that it's copyrighted.
It's not copyrighted. It won't make sense.
Alright, so what's so special about it?
Better in the slow press.
Really? Well, Coca-Cola could come out and say, well, we're just gonna put the miracles, it's better and better, better.
You can't get away with this right now.
Then we have to make a profit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you want to make sure you're getting some out because this investment that you're getting, you might have to pay the back because it's from the bank. You know? What makes it so special? You know, like, what makes it different? Why should people buy it? Is it flavored like something? Does it taste like it's 100 calories but it's actually 5? Persuading. Okay, guys, when you move on to the pitch, when it says who are you going to ask to invest in your company, who are people or organizations that you can go ask for investment from?
The bank.
The bank?
The YMCA.
What? You have to think of people who have money, right? Like I went to my school's department that has funds for students. Okay? So you can ask maybe your parents. They might want to invest in your company. A bank.
Wouldn't like a company.
I've got 6 hands. 7 hands. Alright, let me see your eyeballs. Okay, if you are finished, hand it in to me on the way out. If you're not finished, work on it for homework tonight. And then tomorrow, you will have 5 minutes at the beginning of class to work on it. So if you've got a lot to do, you better get on it tonight. Okay? And then it is due within 5 minutes tomorrow. Complete it. Alright?
Can you do the poster right here?
Yeah. If you need it, guys, I still need your attention. If you need more room to make a poster or write a rap, do it on another sheet of paper and just staple it. Okay? But make sure you finish the majority of it, if not all of it, tonight.